Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. Before we get started, while I'm waiting for people to come on board, just remind folks of our open spirit communication circle on Friday and Saturday evenings at 7:30 p.m. at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. Now, just so you know, everything is explained before we get started. We ask for $10 a person donation. And with that donation, it guarantees you a message from someone. No guarantees who it's from, but you will receive some message from one of the mediums that are present. It's not always just me. I also have a group of excellent mediums that I work with. Let's see. Also, coming up April 2nd, 1 month from today, is our psychic fair at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. We will have a good assortment of mediums there. Michelle will be there doing healing massage as well. Yes. And the store itself will be open. So come on in, get a reading of your choice from whomever you wish. Get a healing massage. You'll enjoy yourself for the day and just to meet everybody and just to talk and get to know one another. And you guys hear me talk all the time, but I don't get to hear from you guys, or get to know you guys more personally. Anyway.
Yeah, we'd like to meet you.
Nope. April 7th, it's a Thursday night at 7 p.m. is a psychic development class beginning. Also, Saturday afternoon from 3 to 5 will be a class. So you have your choice of two different classes that are starting from the beginning. If you're at all interested, please get a hold of myself or Michelle Forsey. We can get all that information to you. Okay? With that being said, the only other thing I have to say is I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. It's for all those that are new that are coming on. The best way to ensure the possibility of a reading or a message is to keep your name in the feed, whether you do that with emojis, a hi, your loved one's name, whatever it takes. But just keep yourself in the feed and there's a better chance. Okay? All right. And with that, I think I'm going to get going here. All right. It's starting to come up. Okay. As soon as I sat down, this one came in. Janice Stilsing. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Janice, are you still with us? Okay.
Yep.
All right. How you doing, dear? Janice, I have a woman standing here, and I don't know if it's a cane or a walking stick that she's using, but she's dressed kind of outdoorsy, like she's been hiking or, like someone would use outside walking. Would you know who I'm talking with? We are on a few seconds delay here, folks, so just bear with us when I do ask a question. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the answer to come in. This woman did a lot of walking. I don't know that hiking was her thing, but she loved the outdoors. She loved being outdoors. She loved walking. And she was not the type to sit still. Okay. And I do feel like a grandmother with her. Mm-hmm. She's talking because she's concerned that you haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing physically. She's saying you're getting too complacent is the word she's using, too complacent with life itself. And she wants you to take some of that energy from her or from wherever you need to get it and get out and get moving. She's concerned that you're just not doing everything that you could be doing for yourself. You haven't been feeling well. And she's saying if you took care of yourself a little bit better or you got up and you were more active, that you would feel better. Now, please understand, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just relaying the message from your grandmother. Okay? Hopefully you can understand or relate to what she's talking about here. She's also saying there's a party. There's a party coming. Is this someone's birthday or anniversary or something? All right. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Janice. But sometimes, and this I can speak from personal experience. With the chronic pain, I have RA, so I know what that's like. And sometimes it's an effort to move, but force yourself to do it, and you will feel better. Okay. Anyway, she's here with a cake.
It's her,
All right.
her birthday, her son's birthday last week.
All right.
It was last week.
She wanted you to know that she was there, and she keeps saying a fine young man is how she's referring to him, saying she wished she could have gotten to know him. But anyway, Jenny said just a lot of love coming from her. Maybe direction you didn't want to hear about, but she does love you. That's why she comes through like that. She was that way with everyone, I believe. It wasn't just you tonight. It's just she had no problem voicing her opinion, but she was never rude or nasty about it. She was just very upfront. Okay, I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right. Wow, I got an itchy nose tonight.
Does that mean money or does that mean kiss a fool?
Oh, my mother used to say it was kiss a fool.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
We'll have to find a fool.
Michelle, sweet, how are you doing? Michelle, I have a woman here. I know you were asking for Charlie, but I don't feel him here tonight. I do feel a woman. And I guess what's a little odd is because I'm not seeing her with my eyes the way I normally do, but I can feel her presence. I can feel her all around. And I guess I want to say she was like this when she was alive, when she was here in the physical world. She always seemed to be around, always seemed to know what was going on, even when you couldn't see her. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand who I'm talking about? Hey, Cassie.
I guess.
All right. Anyway, I keep hearing I'm watching, and then I'm hearing a giggle, almost like she's playing a game. She wants you to know that she knows what's going on, but she's teasing you about it.
It's probably her aunt.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully this is who it is. She doesn't tell me who she is. I also keep feeling. Did your aunt used to play with your hair a lot when you were little? Just I don't know if it's brushing it, but it's like I can feel someone twirling the ends of my hair and just and it's a very loving, very soothing type of touch from your aunt.
Her Aunt Betty.
Okay. All right, I can
Yes.
see her now, and I'm seeing a smile on her face, so that's who it is. She just wants you to know that she's still around. She's saying she's taking care of and helping Charlie and all the rest of them. She says that seems to be her job now, one that she loves.
She was
But
like her mom.
okay, but she misses you. She's saying she misses the talks you used to have, and she misses the silliness that used to go on between the two of you sometimes. And I guess that's just the whole gist of the message, just to let you know these things. She's saying, I'm always around. I'll always be around. All right. Just God bless. And I want to say enjoy the message.
Yeah, that's a sweet message.
All right. All right. Wow, it's going fast tonight, the feed.
Yes, it is.
Brenda Alessi, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Brenda, are you still with me? Hey, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Okay.
Hi, Keegan.
Hey, there's my buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay. Brenda, Have you been having problems with your neck or your shoulders? Because I can feel someone here literally, um, okay, literally working with my neck, the back of my neck and my shoulders, that type of deep tissue massage that it feels like it hurts, but it actually feels good.
It hurts
I
so good.
it's a strange combination. Um, but I feel that's what's going on. Someone is here trying to give you relief. I don't feel that it's necessarily um, a loved one, but possibly a spirit doctor, spirit guide. But they're just trying to give you some relief. And I guess what I want to say with this is I don't know if you believe in them or not, and I'm not trying to sway you one way or the other, but I'd like to suggest maybe a chiropractor's help could give you a lot of relief here because I'm seeing bottles of medication. I'm seeing them being pushed aside, and being told that you just haven't gotten the right help yet. Again, I'm not a medical doctor, but it's the way it's coming in. And he says that he will do that, this massage, whenever he feels it's necessary. He says, you don't have to worry about it. You don't even have to ask. You just have to be open to his energy. Okay. Just there's a lot of love coming from that. And I want to say a lot of healing, tremendous amount of healing. Okay. I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Hold on one second here. All right. Beth McGee. All right. I want to pick on you. I want to
That
say it
would not
seems
be nice.
no, it's just it's seems the only time I hear from you is online anymore, and I know that's just as much my fault as it is yours. So don't take it as an insult. I miss you terribly. Okay. All right. I believe this is Dave that's coming through, and he's saying he wants you to know things aren't quite as bad as what you may perceive them to be around you right now. He's saying you need to let go of some of the past. And I believe does have to do with work. Okay. Um, Bad issues from the past. And he's saying that's not the problem now. You need to sit down and be upfront and interface. Just sit and talk. If anything, she's looking to you for some help and guidance. I know this may sound totally off the wall to you, Beth, but you know how these readings go. Um, just Dave is trying to help, and he's saying just sit her down, talk to her, get in her face. It's going to help. It's not going to solve all the problems, but it will help a little bit. Okay. There is love there, and he's also. Are you gonna? Oh, are you gonna be a grandmother again? He's showing me a new baby, and I know the little one now is just very special to you. But I'm seeing another child coming in. All right. I'm going to leave that, honey. God bless. Love you and miss you. All right. All right. Wow, this feed is going so fast tonight.
That isn't going at all.
All right. Deborah Schermerhorn. Hi, Deborah. Wow. Deborah, I feel all at once. It's like everything is going so fast in your life, and you're standing there and you're just turning in circles, trying to catch up, trying to figure out what's going on or how it's happening. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Is this happening now? I guess is my question to you. This is for Deborah Shermerhand. Okay, all right. So you know what we're talking about. That's good because I don't. um, there's two people here in spirit, both male. I want to say a father and a grandfather, or a grandfather and great grandfather. They were, but one was professional, and the other was just a hard everyday worker. The one that's and I'm saying professional because he's wearing like a suit, an older style, but nevertheless it's a suit. And the other gentleman that's here is just wearing kind of like everyday clothes, or what would be considered work clothes. Anyway, they're talking about this spinning sensation that you're having, and not knowing which end is up. And all they're saying is just stand still. Force yourself to stand still, close your eyes for a minute, and then look, because there's answers there. Things are not spinning out of control. You always do have control. He wants you to understand that. But he's laughing. Excuse me.
Both.
Hmm?
Spot on for both.
Okay. Thank you. But he's actually laughing, saying, you know this. Please excuse me, but he's saying you're being stubborn. He said, listen this time, it's going to ease up and you'll have your answers that you're looking for. Okay? He says things are not as confusing as you feel that they are right now. He's not trying to make less of your feelings. He's trying to help you understand that because of the amount that's going on around you, it just kind of exemplifies or increases all those other feelings that come with it. And that's why he's saying just stand still, step back for a little while. You'll be okay.
She's got too many people counting on her right now.
Well, you need to count on yourself, dear, because the bottom line, when it comes down to the bottom line, you're the one that has to count on you, not anybody else. All right. I'm going to leave that with you. Again, a lot of love. All right, hold on. The other gentleman, the one that's in the work clothes, he wants you to be careful in the coming weeks. I don't know where you live. That doesn't make a difference to me. All I'm saying is I'm seeing you outdoors and having some type of an incident where you're hurting yourself. Primarily an ankle or a foot. I'm not sure which it is. Not a medical doctor, but he's just saying, be careful, watch where you're walking, and you can keep this from happening. He says, and slow down. Don't be in such a hurry. All right, now I'll leave that with you. God bless. Wow, excuse me for just a second. All right. Just all right, we'll just be careful. All right, folks, just a reminder, Friday and Saturday evenings at 7:30 in the evening is our Open Spirit Communication Circle. Come on down. You'll enjoy it. I promise you'll enjoy it. All right, and that's at 48 Main Street. Also, anyone interested in classes, psychic development and mediumship classes, please give myself a message, private message, or Michelle. We can get that information to you. You know, folks, I say it all the time, and I know half the time people don't believe me, but anything that I do or any other medium does, whether it's online or in person, you are perfectly capable of doing it yourself. The only difference is learning how, learning the mechanics of spirit and understanding it. Okay? But just think about it. All right. Hmm. Kelsey Reed. All right, Kelsey. I do have Josh here, and he's pacing back and forth. A decision has to be made. You have to make a decision here. And it's almost, I want to say, without meaning to be ridiculous, like you're on the fence. You're not sure which way to go here. And I believe this does have something to do with the girls. But he's saying, come on, Kelsey. He says, you know what you have to do, and it's okay. No matter which way you go with this, it's going to be okay. The girls are going to be fine. I don't know what this situation is. He tells me that you do. So I have to trust that. Okay. Um, he's also saying you're a good mom. You always have been. You just need to learn to trust yourself a little bit more. Okay. Honey, it's that simple. And I'm going to leave that with you. God bless. Excuse me. Is it Laura Nichols? Hi, Laura. Laura, are you planning some type of a trip? I'm asking because there is a woman and a man here, primarily the woman. I want to laugh with her. She's just that kind of energy, that bubbly, happy energy. And she's saying, come on, let's get them packed. And she's showing me like a row of suitcases. And she's saying, it's time to get things packed. You don't want to be late. You don't want to be last minute. Do you have any idea what she's talking about? Okay. All right. Not that you know of. All right. Well, then she's coming through to let you know that you got a trip coming up. I keep hearing the month of May. Now, I don't know if that's when you'll be aware of when the trip is or when the trip is actually happening. It's one of the two. But something about May, and she's saying, come on, get things in order so that you can go and have a good time. It doesn't have to be stressful. You don't have to worry about it. Everything's going to work out, and you just need to be ready. All right. So I want to say, when a message comes through like that, the best thing that I can possibly say is, if it's within your power, put a little extra money aside, type of situation so that you're not worried about finances in the process. Okay. It's going to be good. In fact, I just keep seeing this big smile, and this woman is just so happy that you're going on this trip. She wants you to know she's going with you. All right. I'm going to leave that because I don't know where it is or whatever, but just that's the message. God bless. Thank you. Is it Tammy Person or Pearson? Tammy Person. Hi, Tammy. All right. I called on you, Tammy, because I could hear a woman's voice saying that's her. And, meaning you. I'm just waiting for her to let me know what's going on here. Okay. She comes in like she's been running. She's all out of breath. And she's, give me a second here. Give me a second. She's excited. Not necessarily a happy excitement, but an excitement that says, okay, let's do this. Let's just get it done. Is there an issue around you right now, Tammy, that is kind of crazy? It's the only way I can put it. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more direct. She's saying, yes, there is. Okay. Because she's saying you don't have to worry about it. You really don't. All you have to do is to take the time to breathe. Don't run. You run like I did, you're going to be out of breath, and that's not going to help. Just take your time go through the motions, and you're going to find yourself very happy, very pleased with the situation, and very happy. Um, is there someone around you graduating soon? I think this is the first time I've ever seen. I'm seeing like a graduation cap, with the tassel. Okay. All right. No one graduating, not that you know of. You're going to hear about it pretty soon, and obviously, it's going to be a surprise to you. But I want to say, join the festivities. You don't have to worry about last minute anything. Just go ahead, be happy, join in, because it's going to be the best thing that happened to this person's life in a long, long time. And I feel it's a woman. I almost want to say it's like she's been secretly going to school or getting in a higher education, whatever the situation is. Just be aware of it. I feel good with it. I feel like you're going to have a good time. And she's saying, "Oh dear, I wasn't supposed to say anything about it." So, all right, it's a surprise, but at least you know you got one coming. All right. As strange as that sounds, I'm going to leave that with you. God bless. All right. Well, we're almost out of time already, and I feel like I've been talking really fast tonight. I don't know why.
It's just because this is spinning fast.
Jessica Hogan. Hi, Jessica. Jessica, all at once, I want to hold my left eye. Like there's a problem here. It's like I want to put pressure on it. I want to just, ow, it hurts. Please be careful with your eyes over the next couple weeks. Um, I don't believe it's an injury per se, but maybe just eye strain, maybe a need for glasses or a change in a prescription. But there's a woman standing here and she has her hands on her hips and she's saying, "Will you please just take care of it the way you're supposed to, the way you know you're supposed to?" She's saying, "You're always there to help everybody else out. But when it comes to you, you always put yourself at the bottom of the list." And she's saying that's not the way it should be, because you need to be healthy and feeling good in order to truly help other people. Do you understand the message, dear? I don't mean to sound like I'm lecturing, but she is that stern with me to give this message. Because she's saying, I can tell you from experience that when you don't do what spirit tells you to do or suggests that you do, they'll create a situation where you don't have a choice. Okay. Just remember it, Jessica. Um, when things start getting a little crazy, just remember to step back, take a breath, and look at the whole situation. You can avoid this whole thing just by being aware of your surroundings and your involvement in those surroundings. Okay. Um, you can get pretty, I don't want to say absent minded, but a lot of times you don't stop to think. You just jump in where you're needed and you start helping. That's good, but not when it comes at the expense of your own health. Okay. I'm going to leave that with you, hon. God bless. Melissa Marie, how are you? I miss you. Melissa, are you changing jobs? Because I feel that you are. I feel that there's something going on. Um, it's not necessarily a job change that you're choosing, but one that's being kind of, I want to say, pushed on you or forced on you. When you become aware of it, Melissa, just understand that in the long run, it's going to be a good move for you. It's going to free up a lot of your time. All right, you'll still be able to work. You'll still be able to do your job, whatever that is. But there's going to be a change in it that's going to, I don't know, it's just going to be better all the way around for you. So just remember it, okay? All right, and I'm going to leave that. God bless. Okay, folks, we are just about out of time. With that being said, please join us on a Friday or Saturday evening. We're always there. You'll have a good time. If anyone would like, I know we do our 2 questions for $10, usually on Monday nights. The last couple Monday nights I haven't been on. However, I am available all week long to be able to do these.
Yeah, you can still send the $10 in through her PayPal, and then send your questions through Messenger and let her know that you've paid, and she will answer your questions.
All right. And that can be anytime. So, sometimes it may take a little bit for me to get back to you, but I always will get back to you, within a reasonable time. All that being said, God bless. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.